Coming to Argentina, I knew that I was going to be taking on a role of a volunteer, but I never envisioned myself doing so much in so little time.
The reason why this trip really jumped out at me is because I just find it fascinating to learn about Jews around the world.
My understanding of the JDC before this trip was fairly limited, and only after arriving here did I really get a first-hand view of what it's done for Jewish communities around the world. And I've been more than impressed in many, many ways, and it's made me reconsider my careers and what I want to continue doing with my life.
I'd like to talk about painting the school.
We, as a group, have spent the last few days renovating a gymnasium at the Tel Aviv School, a Jewish Day school here in Buenos Aires.
This school is an amazing place. I didn't really know anything about it before we got here and started interacting with the teachers and the JDC staff and the students, but it really is a community and it needed a lot of help.
What we've learned from speaking with the principal, particularly after the financial crisis in 2001 that this country experienced, the school had suffered tremendous financial losses. Through the support of the JDC, they've been able to improve the school.
Once we got here, it became very, very clear to me that what we were going to be doing was very impactful.
Coming up to the gym and seeing the physical space, I could definitely see where it was in need.
We're basically taking a gym where the kids play and have gym class and giving it life.
After we met the children, it really put everything in perspective, who we were working for.
And interacting with the kids and just being part of the school really made this project feel real. And that next afternoon when I went upstairs and started painting, it was like a whole new experience. I was so excited to improve their physical space just because of the energy and love and positive spirit of the school. I feel like I wanted that translated upstairs in the gym.
It right now, before we started, had old plain walls with nothing on them except cracks, and you could see the previous paint coats. And we have, in the course of 3 or 4 days, given it vibrancy, and I think when the kids get back they're going to be pretty excited to have this bright environment to play in.
And I wish I could see the looks on their faces when they see it. They've been coming up and peeking and are very excited about it, but the finished project I'm sure will be excellent.
I started volunteering, and I'm volunteering to help my people here, and at the same time I get the chance to work with people that decides to come all over here to volunteer. I really think that it's a win-win situation for like both parties. It's the people that comes here that gets to see what happens here, go back and tell other people so they can helping people to understand that the Jewish community, even though we help each other, we still need more help, especially here in Argentina. It's getting better, but we still need more help.
I know that a lot of the trips abroad or to Israel or other places are targeted at college students, but I think that the young professional groups can appreciate the experience a lot more, whether we're 2 years out of school, as I am, or 10 years out of school, as some others on this trip are. We're all thinking about where we're living, how we want to make our lives, and what role we want Judaism to play in it. And I think that experiences like this really help us think through those questions and help us start thinking about answers and keep us thinking about them in the future.
It's incredibly important for people to look a little bit outside of their homes and a little bit outside of their comfort zones, to acknowledge the fact that there are Jewish communities around the world that might not have the same resources as they do in the United States.
Understanding like Judaism isn't just about, the laws and traditions. It definitely is, but it's about, these bigger concepts and helping people. And the JDC to know that it's this worldwide organization that does touch so many people, and going to Baby Help and La Dor Vador, and I can just relate so much to my experiences in the United States and how Jewish communities help others, but it's in just a whole other global way.
Most of the children at the Tel Aviv school were already set up on a successful path for life. Their educational outlook was good. Baby Help, on the other hand, was very, very different. The real challenge for these children is that their outlook on life is very unknown. They're at Baby Help because their families don't have the means to provide food, clothing. I think all of us really feel that we want to do whatever we can to try and help give the kids at Baby Help a longer-term chance for success. And I think the center needs more resources to help establish scholarships for them to go to schools like the Tel Aviv school.